Sister Wives, Kody Brown finally reconciled with Janelle's kids? Earns praise for his new show. It's been a long, emotional journey for Sister Wives fans watching the Brown family fall apart, and perhaps, slowly, begin to heal. Kody Brown, once the proud patriarch of a plural family that inspired curiosity and controversy in equal measure, has spent the last few years as one of reality television's most polarizing figures. His fractured relationships with Janelle Brown's sons, Logan, Gabriel, and the late Garrison, have played out painfully on-screen. However, recent events indicate that Kody may finally be mending the rifts that previously appeared irreparable. Logan Brown, the eldest of Janelle's 6 children, surprised fans with an unexpected gesture of reconciliation. After years of tension, bitterness, and estrangement, Logan publicly encouraged his father as Kody announced his participation in a new reality series. His comment wasn't elaborate or sentimental, it didn't need to be. Just a few words, "Hell yeah. Get after it, Dad," were enough to set off an avalanche of reactions from longtime viewers who've witnessed the family's implosion. For many, this moment hinted at something rare in Sister Wives history, genuine reconciliation. Let's take a closer look at how Kody may be making peace with his children, how Janelle's spiritual independence plays into this new chapter, and what his new show could mean for both his personal and public redemption. Kody Brown's complicated journey with Janelle's kids. From the very beginning of Sister Wives, Kody's relationship with Janelle's children was different from his relationships with the kids he shares with his other wives. Janelle was the second wife to join the Brown family, and unlike the more domestic Meri or the deeply emotional Christine, she was practical, independent, and career-oriented. That independence often meant her children grew up with a strong sense of self-sufficiency, but also a certain distance from their father. Over the years, Kody's focus seemed to shift increasingly toward Robyn Brown, his youngest wife. As fans remember, his attention toward Robyn and her children often came at the expense of his relationships with his older kids. Gabe and Garrison, 2 of Janelle's sons, were particularly vocal about feeling abandoned, accusing their father of favoritism and emotional neglect. When COVID struck, these issues escalated to a critical level. Kody's strict pandemic rules led to an explosive rift with Garrison and Gabe, who felt their father valued control and Robyn's comfort over the family's emotional connection. The tension grew so severe that both young men cut off most communication with him. Janelle tried to mediate, but eventually, she too reached her breaking point. Then came tragedy. The death of Garrison Brown, a family shattered. The sudden loss of Garrison Brown devastated the entire Sister Wives community. Garrison, known for his sharp wit and independence, had been one of the most vocal critics of Kody's decisions recently. His death was not only a heartbreak but also a wake-up call for many within the Brown family. In the aftermath, viewers wondered whether the devastating event might bring the estranged family members back together, or drive them even further apart. For a time, it seemed uncertain. Kody's grief was raw, but his relationships with Janelle and her children were so fractured that public sympathy was mixed. Some fans accused him of hypocrisy, claiming that he only acknowledged his children when tragedy struck. Others saw his visible pain and believed it could mark the beginning of change, a father, finally realizing the cost of his pride. And perhaps that was true. Kody has appeared noticeably more introspective in Sister Wives Season 20. His tone is less defensive, his body language more subdued. Gone is the fiery patriarch who once declared, "I don't want to talk about it," when confronted by his children. Instead, there's a man grappling with guilt, regret, and the uncomfortable possibility of forgiveness. Janelle Brown's emotional breakthrough, spiritual release. While Kody wrestles with remorse, Janelle has embarked on her own emotional and spiritual evolution. After years of quietly tolerating imbalance and frustration, Janelle has finally reached a point of peace, with or without Kody. Season 20 chronicles her move toward independence, both physically and spiritually. Following Meri's example, Janelle has started exploring the concept of a spiritual release from her marriage to Kody. For those unfamiliar, this isn't a legal divorce, since the Browns' plural marriages were never recognized by law, but rather a symbolic and spiritual separation within their religious community. It's a way of closing one chapter and opening another, with dignity and clarity. When Meri shared her own spiritual release earlier, it felt like a quiet act of rebellion, a woman reclaiming her identity from decades of emotional limbo. Janelle's decision carries a similar weight, though she's handling it in her typically calm and methodical way. She's moved to North Carolina to be closer to her daughter, Maddie, who's raising her family there. Away from the chaos of Flagstaff and the lingering memories of Coyote Pass, Janelle seems lighter. Viewers can see it in her posture, her smile, and even in the tone of her voice. She isn't running from the past, she's reclaiming her future. Despite their differences, Kody hasn't publicly criticized Janelle's choice. That silence alone feels significant. Perhaps, on some level, he respects her strength, even if it stings his ego. Kody's new reality show, Special Forces, and his surprising comeback. While Sister Wives continues airing on TLC, Kody Brown has taken on a new challenge, joining a physically grueling reality competition show called Special Forces. The series, known for testing celebrity contestants through intense military-style training, is not exactly a cozy talk show. It's a test of resilience, discipline, and humility, three traits Kody's critics have often claimed he lacks. When news of his participation broke, fans had mixed reactions. Some mocked the idea, joking that he'd quit the moment someone shouted at him. Others, perhaps surprisingly, found themselves rooting for him. This is where Logan's comment comes into play. Logan Brown's public support, a turning point. In a rare social media moment, Kody posted a Special Forces promotional poster on Instagram, an unusual act for someone who's been largely silent online. The post itself had no caption, no lengthy explanation. The post only featured an image of the show's cast, which included Kody. Then came Logan's comment. "Hell yeah. Get after it, Dad." For longtime fans, the news was nothing short of shocking. Logan, the oldest of Janelle's children, has kept a low profile for years. He moved away from the spotlight, built a career, got married, and rarely engaged with the Sister Wives drama. To see him not only acknowledge his father but actively cheer him on, it spoke volumes. The gesture wasn't performative forgiveness. It was quiet, real, and perhaps the first step toward rebuilding something that had been broken for a long time. Many fans rushed to verify whether the comment was truly from Logan's verified account, and it was. The internet lit up with discussions, theories, and cautious optimism. Could the Brown family be gradually reconnecting with each other? Why Logan's support matters so much. Logan has always been the family's voice of reason, the one who tried to hold everyone together when the chaos of plural marriage threatened to tear them apart. He grew up watching his parents navigate jealousy, competition, and logistical nightmares. Unlike his siblings, Logan stepped away early. He chose peace over drama. But that doesn't mean he stopped caring. By publicly supporting Kody now, Logan might be signaling something deeper: forgiveness. Logan is not necessarily forgetting the past, but rather choosing to move forward from it. After all, the Browns have endured enough loss and division. Maybe Logan's gesture was a quiet invitation for his father to start over, not as a patriarch, but as a man and a dad. Fan reactions, hope, skepticism, and everything in between. Fans were quick to share their reactions. Some were thrilled to see Logan and Kody reconnecting, even if only through social media. One user commented, "Maybe this incident is the beginning of Kody earning back his kids' respect." Another added, "I never thought I'd say this, but good for him. Maybe losing Garrison opened his eyes." But not everyone was convinced. Skeptics pointed out that a single comment doesn't erase years of neglect. "Logan's being polite, that's all," one fan wrote. Kody still has a long way to go before he deserves praise. All points raised are valid. Reconciliation isn't instant, it's layered, uncomfortable, and full of stops and starts. But for the Browns, even a small step in the right direction feels monumental. Where do the other kids stand? Interestingly, none of the other Brown children publicly responded to Kody's Special Forces post. Gabe and Savannah have stayed silent. Mykelti, Isabel, and Aspen, all Christine's daughters, didn't comment either. That silence could mean many things. Maybe they're still healing. Maybe they prefer to keep family matters private. Or maybe they're simply not ready to engage yet. Regardless, Logan's comment seems to have cracked the door open. The rest of the family might follow, eventually, and on their terms. Janelle's new chapter and what it means for the future. Janelle's growth has been one of the most inspiring aspects of the Sister Wives saga. She's handled heartbreak, grief, and frustration with grace, never turning her pain into bitterness. Her relocation to North Carolina, her focus on her children and grandchildren, and her pursuit of spiritual peace have all made her one of the show's most respected figures. Fans often say she's the real backbone of the Brown family, a steady, grounded presence who doesn't chase attention or drama. If Kody truly wants to rebuild his relationships, Janelle's attitude could serve as a model. She's firm but fair. Forgiving, but not naive. She won't reopen old wounds for the sake of appearances, but she also won't deny someone's genuine effort to change. Perhaps that's why her son Logan's active support feels aligned with her quiet strength. The Browns may never return to the unified image they once projected, but maybe that's not the goal anymore. Maybe it's enough that they're learning how to coexist, with honesty, respect, and boundaries. Kody Brown's redemption arc, earned or imagined? Reality TV loves a redemption story. But for Kody Brown, redemption isn't about winning back fans, it's about facing himself. Through special forces, he's literally being pushed to his limits. He's not the controlling patriarch in charge anymore, he's a participant, one among equals, taking orders instead of giving them. That experience alone could be transformative. And for fans, seeing Kody vulnerable, challenged, and accountable might finally humanize him again. Instead of portraying him as the villain of Flagstaff, it could portray him as a man who is learning from his mistakes. The road ahead. So, where does this leave the Brown family? Kody seems humbled, perhaps even hopeful. Janelle continues her spiritual and emotional journey, focusing on peace and independence. Logan has offered the first real sign of reconciliation. The rest of the family remains quiet, watching, waiting. The wounds between them are deep, but not necessarily permanent. Grief can either divide or unite, and perhaps, slowly, painfully, it's starting to unite them again. No one's pretending everything's fixed. But for a family that once defined itself by faith and togetherness, even a small spark of connection can mean the world. As Sister Wives Season 20 continues to unfold, fans are keeping their eyes on that spark. Will Kody build on this new foundation? Will Janelle's children persist in fostering forgiveness? Feel free to share any video requests in the comments. I'll try to make a video about it. Stay connected with the Wives Union for all the latest updates, spoilers, and deep dive recaps. See you in the next video. Stay safe and healthy, may God keep you safe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell button for daily updates.